Hi Dresser Cuties, Waiting here. Today we're going to draw Sophia from Unicorn Academy. So let's get started. To draw cute Sophia, let's first start by drawing her eyes. So I'm going to start right here with a circle. And then I'm going to come across about this wide and draw another circle. There. So now the two circles in, I'm going to make them draw so cute eyes with two small circles inside for highlights and a curved line at the bottom and shade in the top. And lines at the bottom. And same thing over here. There. So now I have the eyes in, I'm going to come to the sides right here and just spruce them up with some lashes. And just two. And same thing over here. Just two curves. And then from there, let's give her a sweet smile. So about right here in the center, I'm going to go ahead and just draw a curve and bring it up and cap it off. And then let's see here. Let's go ahead and frame her face first. So I'm going to come to the top of her eye right next to these lashes. So about right here. Give myself a point and same thing over here. And I'm just going to go ahead and go around her eye with a curve. So basically like drawing a U. And I'm going to bring it down. And I'll find my center and say about right here, kind of where I want her her chin to end, and bring down my curve to that point. So it just makes it easier for me to see where I'm going and connect there. And then I'm going to just bring this up a tiny bit more. And then we need to come to the sides. So just imagining her hairline would be about right here. So I'm just going to give myself a point right about here. And I'm going to draw a curve that hits that point. And then another one on the other side. Just a little bit longer curve and then bring it down to hit that side. Then now we can go back and draw her brow. So right about here. And go ahead and just draw a soft arc in whatever space I have left. And I'll just thicken it up. And same thing over here. There. Okay, so now that we have that, let's go ahead and come up here and we're just going to draw a curve to about right here. So that's where her hair parts, and so let's see here. We need to come up here. We're just going to draw a curve up and another one going the other way. And then let's say about right here. Just come down a little bit about here. And this is where we're going to draw this major strand of hair in the front. So let's continue this out. And I'm going to draw a curve. And bring it in to about here, and then we're going to draw another one. It's overlapped. So it's all about her hair for Sophia. So we're just going to continue and connect this one strand, and then right here we're just going to bring this down and just kind of tuck it in about right here. There. And then on this side, same thing. We're going to go out. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's come over here first. So this strand is going to be nice and wide. And the body, you know what, I'm just going to bring it out to about right here. That shouldn't hit her shoulders. And right here, just going to go ahead, come down. And maybe right here, just break it up and connect. There, and then this side we can go ahead and do the same thing and bring it down, angle a little bit, and tuck it in. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish the rest of her hair later because I don't want to get in the way of her body. So let's go ahead and come right here in the center and give her a little neck, right about there. And we're going to bring out her shoulders, so about right here and here. Same on both sides. And then I'm going to come about right here and bring it down. So she's wearing this jacket, so then we're going to come back in here and open it up. So let's bring this down to say about there, about right there. And then let's go ahead and finish it and connect. So same thing here. So I'm ending a little bit higher and connect up. Okay, so then we can come right about here, come in a little bit. And this is, we're going to start where her waist is and her hips. So let's bring this out. And we're going to have a lot of details to draw, but I just kind of want to draw the main shapes first. So right about here, I'm going to go ahead and just draw a curve because this is where her waist is going to be, where her pants are going to start. And then give her a belt. And then we're going to come down to the center area, say about right here. Just going to draw a slight angle line, and then this is where her legs are going to start. There, so now we know where everything is. So I'm just going to work on this leg first. And we're just going to angle out and get thinner as we come down. So then keep going. She has a pair of boots, so but I'll make it come out a little bit later. But I want to draw the shape in first. It's just easier. So say about right there. Now it's thinner as we come down to the ankle. We're going to flare this out for her boot, for her foot part, and then just connect with a curve. There. And then let's come back to say about right here. And I'm going to curve, go straight and curve. So that's pretty much her boot. Here, I'm going to curve. And then we're going to just draw this line. Try to go as light as possible. There. And then just going to come in here for the laces. There. And pop this out if you want. Okay, so now that we have that, let's go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. So I'm just basically going to follow what I did on the other side. So right here, we're going to flare it out and bring this down. And once again, right about here, flare it out. Okay, so once again, same exact thing. There. Okay, so now that we have that, and I almost forgot, I'm just going to pop this out a little bit. Then we can go ahead and draw this little detail right here, and then her pockets. Same thing on the other side. And then let's go ahead and draw her arms. So I'm going to come round this part off and come down. And just her hand's going to be hanging on this side. So I'm just going to bring this down. And then she has these cuffs. They're kind of 3/4. I'm just going to use the side of her jacket just to make it easier. So I'm going to add this line, and about right here, I'm going to break it up. And then continue her hands. So just her arms coming down to about right there. And then let's draw her fingers. So thumb and fingers. There. Okay, so now that we have that, let's draw the other side, and her hand's going to be on her hip. So once again, we're just going to come down, round this part off, and the sleeves, thicken it up. And we want her hands about right here. There, and then we're going to cut it off and continue her hands to about right there. And the little finger. There. Okay, so now that we have that, let's come back in here, and we need to draw in these details. So she has this, I guess it's a choker right here. And on her vest, we're just going to go down with a bunch of these wide V's, and it's going to down center. Just make sure I have this bottom one in. So we want to do a 1, 2, and 3. So 1, 2, and 3. Just makes it easier for me to draw and see. And one more. There. And then of course she has this necklace, so we need to draw this kind of like starburst shape and connect it. And then for her jacket, come right here, and we're going to draw the collar. And same thing here. So hopefully I'm giving you enough details but not going overboard. I know I'm always drawing maybe too many details, but hopefully I'm helping you. So right here. Okay, and then on her arms, I think she also has some bracelets. So I'm just gonna put in some bands right there to make it simpler. And then of course her belt, she has like a star. So, and then lips, maybe a circle here. And then we need to draw these kind of like these starbursts again. To decorate her pants. So I think there's like a bigger one here. There. And then one more over here, I think, towards the side. There. Okay, so hopefully that's enough detail, and then now we need to finish off her gorgeous hair. So I'm going to come back to here, and right about here, we're just gonna draw a bunch of curves. Maybe this one's the one that comes out the most. And then we're just gonna slowly taper it in. And we come in here with some details, some lines. And so same thing on this side. So let's say about right here. And put it in and a little bit detailed there. There. And let's see, you can even put in some strands here if you like. But that, I believe, is pretty much it for this drawing of Sophia from Unicorn Academy. I really hope I helped you draw her fun and easy today. And if I did, please make sure to give me a like and subscribe so you won't miss any new Draw So Cute videos. See you later.